Alright, give me just a second, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of Ho-Ho, since we hear Ho-Ho music, how about that new Ho-Ho game? That kinda came out of nowhere, didn't it? I'm never gonna be going with all the official Ho-Ho games, am I? Maybe one day. Except, you know, there's a couple that I might not do because of my hands. But, you know, welcome back, boydlings. I am the expert of experts, the master of disaster, the one and only Goyd, Sears, and Omega Strolla. Give me just a second, if you will. Let me make sure that, Let me make sure this is... Do that. Don't think he's around. Give me a second. Soon's just drinking some cucumber beers, cranking out games. He is. He really is. So, now we're heading towards even closer and where I stopped the game. I talked to a couple buddies of mine when I hung out with them last time. And they told me how they were playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! And how the game is horrendously broken. And just not that fun. Okay, so I asked Nemi Court to ping me if Nemi's gonna stream today, and almost immediately I got pinged. Like, just as I started the stream, I got pinged. He does seem to have more of a passion for music games. And yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's been broken for years. So we're here at Flaming Eternity. Flaming Eternity, I remember nothing right out. I remember nothing about. So let's take a look at what they have. Space Mongo. Is this a reference? Alpha 4? It sounds like it's a reference to something. Also, honestly, that's not bad. He is a reference. He's honestly not bad for a fish type. Fish water, 1700 attack's not bad. I mean, you got 1800, 1900 now, but like, he's not bad if you need more water types for damage, but like, you know, not terrible. Divine Dragon Ragnarok. I mean, it's a light dragon. Yeah, 2000 attack with Ocean. It's a light dragon. But... you're not gonna use it for anything because it's only a 1500 attack. He is a cheap life, but like, he's not really gonna do much in any deck, I feel. Chusky. I remember this Bruce Lee thing. I mean, if you need a normal monster, a 3-star normal monster, you could probably use this guy, but like... yeah. I'm not particularly fond of this guy. Insect Knight. Wow. Okay. We have a 1900 attack insect. So this is a good card, actually. It's great for insect deck. Insect finally has a strong monster. But it's just overall a strong 1900 Earth monster. I think it is 500. It's a very, very good card overall. Especially if you're going for like a pure beatdown deck, you can run a whole bunch of like 1900 F monsters. Or if you're running an Earth deck, I don't know if you're running Insect right now. That's a crusty image. 2400, 1600, 8 stars. One spirit turn during your next scale guide phase after this card was destroyed by a card effect set to graveyard. Special summon this card from graveyard. If you do, oh my god! So, don't hit this game with any card effects if you can help it. Well, it is a 2 tribute monster, and it's only 2400 for a 2 tribute, in all honesty, so... And you can't really cheese it out with, like, Solgan or Witch of Black Forest either. Or any of the other, like, normal cheese methods. From what I remember. So this one's a little bit... It is a Solemn Fate, yeah. Hand of number piece. You can tribute this card to one of the monsters. Oh. Oh. That's how you cheese it out. You can get it from your deck using this thing. The thing is, though, you have to be able to keep this thing alive long enough for you to use this effect. Well, you can use pretty much, like, again, this thing's just gonna be, you know, very easy to kill if they don't have a way to protect it. If they broke this out, odds are they got a way of protecting it. Ultimate Insect level 5. 2300, 905. If this card was summoned correctly, effective Ultimate Insect level 3 while it remains off field, all of your opponent's monster and ew, 500 attack. During your scale guide phase, by second it, you can get Ultimate Insect level 7. I mean, you don't have to special summon it using level 3, though, at least. So, if you need, like, a 2300 insect, you can still summon this thing. I'm sure there's probably better 1 tribute insects, but I mean, 2300 5 stars, that's not too bad for a 1 tribute insect. I mean, it's wind, though. I mean, yeah, it doesn't get the effect, but, like, it's still not bad for damage, if anything. But it is wind, so it might be hard to synergize with other insects, because they are normally going to be Earth, I believe. Give me a second. Give me just a second. Okay. Yes, Silent Swordsman, level 5. You're a light warrior, unaffected by your opponent's spell cards. During your next scale guide phase, after this card inflicts spell damage to your opponent by a direct attack, you can send this face-up card and get a Silent Swordsman, level 7. When insect is oddly common, and we get really? Huh. I mean, you can just tribute this for this guy. 2300 light warrior. He works for a warrior deck. You can get him out with, you can cheese him out with, methods, too. Here's the Earth Monarch. 2401 tribute. Yep. If this card is tribute summon, target 1 set card from the field, destroy that card. Yeah, he just comes. Oh god, you can just special summon him with Witch of Black Forest. Or a song. Which one is one that's 1500 or less defense? I can never remember. But you can just summon them. Summon this guy that. Well, I mean, you can, but like, you're not tribute summoning. Yeah. So you're not really giving. And then this is like 2 different effects. Yeah, we've seen this. Tribute of fire. Or, if you have a fire out, it gets 500. We've seen this in previous sets. And Element Doom is going to be the same thing before Fiend. Same exact stuff. Nothing really, interesting. Matsugai or Panda. Each time a beast type monster feels destroyed. Ooh. This guy could get a little bit nasty. This guy can actually get a little bit nasty if you want him to be. I mean, it's a gimmick. You have to be able to make sure this guy doesn't die first, but like, he could get real nasty. Oh, it could be on the opponent's side, too. Oh, God. Catnip Kitty. This kitty is catnip. This card cannot be active. There's another oh. Oh. It's the fire dragon thing before beast. It's the fire dragon, the prominence dragon, before beast. Except it's not as strong as prominence dragon. But still, you get 2 of these out, and it's like you can't hack them. And if you have anyone, if your opponent ever puts anything in defense mode, it's just gonna be like, nope. Now it has 0 defense. That could be a little bit nasty. A monster can bounce with this card's change defense position after damage calculation. I don't think you're ever going to use this card. It's not that good. It's pretty bad with 800 act. It's 800 act, 700 defense, and 4 stars. That's awful. Behemoth, a king of all animals. It's a 2 tribute. You can normally summon set this card with 1 tribute, but its original attack becomes 2,000. With this card's tribute summon, you can tribute target beast monsters in your graveyard equal to the number of monsters tributed. Return them to hand. So you can tribute 2, get 2,700 Earth-type beasts, and get 2 beasts from your graveyard back in your hand. That's not bad. That's actually pretty solid. And it's 2,700 to act, that's not terrible. And most beasts are going to be Earth, so it has synergy with Earth beasts. It's honestly pretty decent. I mean, you can also tribute 1 to get 2,000 to act, but like, why would you do that? It's kind of not worth it, in my opinion. I like it, a kangaroo tail and miss the bit husk mammoth. It's not. See, you can just tribute for this. Monster your opponent controls cannot act. Ooh, yuck. Okay, that's a little bit nasty. That's actually kinda nasty. Your opponent just can't summon something to just kill things on the turn that they summon. It's bad now. I mean, a lot of cards are bad now. That's just gimme. That is literally just a gimme. It's literally just a gimme. But I mean, back then, that's honestly not bad. Hyena. What does the hyena do? When this card's destroyed by battle sent to graveyard, you can supposed to summon any number. Okay, so it's like a Noble Momonga. it just summons other copies of itself. Yeah, missing the foundation is the end of the world, yeah. So it's just like all the other cards. You just shuffle through your deck real quick. And let me guess, Blade Rapid's gonna be the same? No! When this card changes from attack face-up defense, destroy one monster on your opponent's side of the field. That's too slow and make usefulness of. Wait, too slow. Like, you have to summon it, hope it doesn't die, and can turn it in defense to kill something, and can put it in attack, and put it in defense. It takes too long. It can be used as Clown's Turbo? Ew. Okay. That's a little bit more disgusting. It's Marin, but mechanized. When this card is destroyed for battle sent to graveyard, inflict 1,000 damage to both players. When this card or field is destroyed sent to graveyard except by battle, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. Yeah, the books, yeah. I forgot about the books. One of the 3 routes for Good Boy Marin? Really? To be turned into a robot? Marin just has a crappy life, doesn't it? There's no happy ending for this pup. The last magician. I think I remember this guy. 1400, 1700, 4 stars. It gets a good end in death, weirdly. Ah. Each time a spell card is activated, place 1 spell count. Oh, the spell counters are back. You can remove any number of spell counters from this target. Target one face-up monster on the field with her attack less than or equal to the number of counters. Remove times 700. Destroy that target. Ah, his skull servant's pet bone doggo. I see. Well, at least you get some kind of good again, even if it's in death. This card is kind of scary. It requires a little bit of setup, though. But if you use, like, if 3 spell cards get used, then it could just kill, like, anything with 2100 or less attack. And it doesn't say when you can use it. So it feels like you can use this whenever. That's kind of dumb. That's actually kind of dumb. Ew. Chirin, the mage. Once per turn, you can discard 1 spell, target 1 spell trap. Bro! Bro! An 1800 Earth type? I could just do that? Ew! That's just a bunch of mystical space typhoons on any turn. You can do this once per turn. You can do this on your turn and on your opponent's turn. Ew! I mean, you are burning your hand, though, so... Yeah, it doesn't negate it. That is true. But, I mean, you're still destroying something on their, field. Hey, it's Gear Free! Gear Free took off his armor. 2600, 2207 stars, so it's a huge tribute. Oh! So, cannot be normal summon set, must be special summoning with release restraint. Probably need Gear Free, the other guy, and use that, probably. Each time an equip card to equip this card, target 1 monster your opponent. Okay. Sir! This is probably also why, Elma's dagger is banned. And, okay, sir. I'm gonna loop this and just destroy things over and over and over. Sir. Disgusting. It's Ben Kai. Oh yeah, Ben Kai. I remember Ben Kai. Ben Kai is dumb. Ben Kai is really dumb. It is. It's just like, okay, I am gonna put on United We Stand. I'm gonna put on Mage's Power. I'm gonna put on Acts of Despair. How much is that? If Ben Kai is by himself, that's 800 from United We Stand, 1,000 from Acts of Despair, and 1,500 from United We Stand. That's 3,200 attack he gains. So he'll have 3,700 attack, and he'll be able to attack 4 times. It's 700? I thought it was 800. I'm pretty sure it's 800, my dude. Am I gonna have to look that up? United We Stand. It's 800. So yeah, it's a 3,700 attack. I can attack 4 times. Yeah, Mage's Power is 500. So it's 1,500 if you have all 3 of those cards. And that's not assuming you have anything else on the field. So this guy could just outright wipe. And that's assuming you don't have, like, anything for Warriors or Dark on the field, too. This card is disgusting. This dude is absolutely disgusting. Ew. Shadow Slayer. If all monsters your opponent controls are in defense position, this card can attack your opponent directly. Yeah, it's per equip. That's why I said 500 or 1,500 home. I mean, this guy is situational, but this guy can hit kinda decently. And in a dark deck, that's kinda scary in a dark deck. A Fiend dark deck. Yeah, 4 equips would be 2,000, I know. I only said 3. I said Acts of Despair, United We Stand, and Mage's Power. I didn't add extra 2. I mean, Shadow Slayer's not bad in a dark deck, especially if your opponent is scared. Ooh, an 1,800 4-star Earth monster. Okay. Once per turn, you can change this card face down defense. When this card flips summon, target one. Oh god. It's one of those guys, like scarabs. You can just clear out your opponent's field indefinitely. Earthquake Shadow Slayer act. Yeah, just attack directly. One of the rare cases where Earthquake's actually useful. Honestly. Golem Sentry... He's too slow. He is a lockdown card, but he is a little bit slow. He is a little bit slow. Well, no, you flip him. And then you get the effect. And then you just flip it back face down. Yeah. That's not bad, because you can work with that. Once per turn, you can cause a... Oh! It negates the attack? Oh, okay, that's actually disgusting. Yeah, if you call it right, your opponent takes 1,000 damage. If you call it wrong, you take 1,000 damage. So, if you're running a gambling deck, you would be using this card, hands down. Gambling decks are wild, because they're never, like, high attack, high defense at all. They're always, like, kinda on the low side. But you're not running them for attack defense, for the most part. Guys, Star Steel one of the best. I don't know if I saw seen a Geistar yet. You can, oh. So you can substitute this card for any one fusion material, okay? Special summon one corresponding light fusion from your extra. Okay, so this is a way to get light fusion. It's probably for dark fusion. Yeah, it's gonna be for Earth. They all have the same stats. Yeah. You're never really gonna use these guys. I don't think fusions at this point are really that good. I mean, there's a few decent fusions, but like Dark Hats is probably the best. Yeah, Dark's got the better fusions. I don't recall Light or Earth having very good fusions. Okay. This card can be treated as 2 tributes for tribute summon of a wind monster. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. The thing is, you gotta be able to get this out on the field, but you could get this out with, Soggen. Well, I mean, if you want to waste it on, Soggen or Witch Black Forest. And it's a fairy. It's a fairy? A wind fairy. Okay. I mean, I'm sure that this is gonna be for fire, right? Yeah. I mean, thinking about if you're running it in that Hyperforgetic, it's gonna get the benefits of a field too, which is what, 400? What were the field spell cards? Let me check. Mystic Plasma Zone. You're what, 400? 500. Okay. So yeah, they're gonna be, they're gonna be, 2,000 at the very least. Yeah, I was looking for just any of them. So they'll be 2,000 aggro, they'll be 1,200 defense. So it's still decent. You can still get them out and use them. What's Firebird? Each have a wing type. Oh, this is the same as the Panda. I don't know if you're going to be using this as much as the Panda. In all honesty, because I don't know how good winged beasts are at this stage of the game. Do winged beasts have that much at all? Rescue cat. Give me just a second, if you will. $300, 104 stars. You can send this card to the graveyard, special summon 2 level 3 or lower beast monster from your deck. Prepare effects are negated, also fail or destroyed during the end phase. Can you send it from your hand to the graveyard? I'm assuming you can send it from a field or hand to the graveyard. Because it doesn't specify, yeah. So you can special summon 2 level 3 or lower beast types. Which means you could probably tribute them for whatever you need. Especially if, you know, you're not going to be getting anything from their effects. So it's an easy tribute if you use that. I can imagine. And it's an Earth Beast. And beasts are usually Earth, so it runs okay in an Earth deck. Or, you know, maybe you can use it for, like, attacking. Rainjacker. Equip this card on a monster on your opponent's side of the field and treat it as an equip card. Oh! Okay. So, this card's kind of disgusting. You could just like, oh, you're attacking me with the strongest monster you have, now it's mine. Like, sure, your opponent gains 500 life points, but like, This could be kind of devastating, not gonna lie. This could be kind of absolutely devastating. And it's not limited either. Ooh, this card's nasty. And then it's like, oh, I'm gonna tribute your monster for, like, something I want. Change of Heart was banned. I mean, I'm surprised this card wasn't banned. Like, what are they thinking with this card? This is like a worse... This is a stronger Change of Heart. I mean, it is a flip, but like... You put it face down, someone acts it, it gets flipped up, you get to use its flip effect. It's kinda disgusting. Give me just a second, if you will. Earth Monarch was rampant. I guess that is true. Gatling Dragon. Oh! It's a fusion of Barrel Dragon and Blowback Dragon? There was a fusion? Guys, there was a fusion. I never knew there was a fusion. Once per turn, you can toss 3 coins that destroy as many monsters or fields as possible, but not more than the number of heads. You can! So you can flip it once. But you can end up destroying your own card. Well, it says you can. So you don't have to destroy anything if you don't want to. The problem is you're using both Barrel Dragon and Blowback Dragon, and that's who tribute monsters you're putting into your deck. I don't know if this is worth that. I don't think this is really worth putting both of them into your deck. You don't need to be on the field, I know. But like, you are still filling up your tribute monster slots with who tribute monsters. That one I would have to put a maybe on. I mean, it's a very strong effect. Hello? Lord of D plus... Oh! Lord of D plus Divine Dragon Ragnarok. So, Lord of Dragons, from way back in the day, this guy, from the very first set, gets a fusion finally, with that Divine Dragon Ragnarok. Your opponent cannot target dragon monsters with card effects. Once per turn, you can target. You can special summon one dragon. That's actually kind of just. You can do this on your turn and the opponent's turn. Oh, good God. That is disgusting. Like, hey, here's a Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes just here now. If you're running Blue Eyes. But, like, yeah. This is a very disgusting card. And the thing is, you can use the, you can use that, Dark Hex. I think Cyberstein's banned at this point. I'm pretty sure Cyberstein is banned. But you can use the Dark Fusion or Dark Hex and substitute one of these guys for this. It is very strong. That effect is very scary. Especially in a dragon. Well, I mean, you're going to use it in a dragon deck. Yeah, that's why Cyberstein's banned. A Feather of a Phoenix. Discard one card, target one card in your graveyard. Target a top of your deck. You know, I feel like I used this card. I have memories of using this card. I know Monster Reborn got banned at one point. This card's not bad. It's not a bad card, honestly. Like, if you really need something in your discard pile, it was the replacement, yeah. You're using a Phoenix down. You're just plucking this off of Kiara and just throwing it at something like a graveyard. Poison Fang. Each have a base type monster inflicts battle damage on your opponent, inflict 500 damage on your opponent. Ouch! That's actually not... No one used this? Really? It seems like it would be good in a beast deck, though. You run this with a Dark Room, or Room of Nightmares? Dark Room of Nightmares, whatever. That's, what, 800 damage every time? Or 700. I forget, is it 200 or 300 from Dark Room of Nightmares? You can need something that happens multiple times. I mean, you could, or you could just, you know, fight normally. It's not bad. It's not an awful card. Each of its spell cards activated gain 500 life points immediately after it resolved. You have broken gum swords on it. I mean... I don't remember which one it was, honestly. This isn't bad. Like, it's a good way of getting life points, but like, you lose life points faster than you gain them, in my personal experience. So I don't know if this is actually super good. It is back smoky bait, yes. That's the only time you would use that, but you have to have them both on the field at the same time. And, you know, hope that they don't get destroyed. I do remember Lightning Vortex. I remember this card. Raigeki was banned at this point, so this was the Raigeki replacement. Discard one card, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. I remember this card, because I remember having this card. It's a pretty solid card. There's no reason not to have that. You think it also got banned properly good. If your opponent's life points are higher than 3,000, inflict 1,000 damage. Yeah, I remember running this too, I believe. I mean, if your opponent has less than 3,000, this is a dead card, but like, you know, 1,000 damage, yeah, it's a head card. It's not bad. It's a nice way of throwing the 1,000 damage out. Especially if, you know, you're running Gravity Bind. I think I ran this too. It was better than using, Flames of Destruction or whatever it was called. I forget what it was. Where it's a, you take 500, your opponent takes 1,000, I think. You can run them both together. There's no reason not to. Destroy this card during your second standby phase after activation. With this card resolved, change all monsters your opponent controls to face down defense. Monsters your opponent controls cannot change their battle position. I mean... It's okay, I guess? Like... It seems a little slow. It would be good for that one monster to attack, directly if your opponent is, all defense monsters, so there's that. So you will do that during your second turn after activating this, so it's not bad for that. Yeah, regular swords is much better for this. Spiral Spear Strike. Oh wow, any of the Gaias. Okay. So this is very Meteor Crush for the Gaias. And if it's Gaia the Dragon Champion, and it does foul damage, you draw. It does, what was it called? Graceful Charity, kinda. But who's running Gaia? Who is running Gaia? Nobody's running Gaia. Nobody's running Gaia. None of the Gaias are gonna be ran. Release Restraint. This will be Gear Freak Iron Knight, yep. So this makes Gear Freak become, you know, not Gear Freak. Is anime moment hurt to a card, yeah. I mean, if you're running other Gear Freak, this could be nice, but like, you're using a spell card slot and a monster card slot for, you know, that guy. Centrifugal Field. When a fused monster is destroyed by a card effect sent to the graveyard, and its owner targets one fused material monster, if their graveyard has listed on that fused monster as special summon. I mean, that's not bad, but like, this assumes that you're running more than just one fusing monster. Otherwise, I mean, you're not really, it's a B. You're not really going to be using it that much, I feel, in my opinion. Activate this card for paying 800 life points. Target one ritual monster in your graveyard. Special summon it and equip it with this card. So this is like premature burial, but for rituals. Honestly, I can see this being... Here's the thing. I can see this being decent for like, okay, I'm gonna get like Thousand Eyes Restrict. Or is it Thousand Eyes, one of the, it might be, Relinquish. Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably, for that one. That one's a fusion, so it's for Relinquish. Yeah, Restrict probably got bad. I mean, Restrict was dumb. Refusing. There's a lot of fusing. Activate this card to pay 800 life points. Target one. Oh, so this this is the same, but this is premature burial for fusing. But the fusing is in the extra deck, so you gotta have the fusing guy in order to get this in the graveyard. I don't think this is really that great compared to other cards, honestly. A big march of animals. There's a Neko Gal. All face-up beast monsters you control gain 200 after each beast type monster you control until the end of this turn. At the most, everyone will get 1,000 hack. Is this card worth using? I feel like it's not, honestly. I feel like it's not really that... Well, yeah, I forgot the extra zone. I keep forgetting there's one more zone now. Well, it's not that much. I mean, it's a lot for a field full, but, you know. If the defense of an act defense monster is higher than the attacking your opponent's attack monster, the foul damage inflicted on your opponent is doubled. Inflict the act... Wait, huh? Oh, okay, so basically, I get. So, like, if they hack you and your defense is higher than their attack, it doubles the damage and then it kills the monster. I mean, this isn't bad. This isn't that bad if, you know, you can run the right deck, but, like, I don't know, there's probably... It's an odd one-turn kill card. Sounds scary. Like, it sounds like it requires a lot of setup to do, which might make it a little bit harder to pull off. The face-up monster with the highest attack on the field is unaffected by the effects of spell card. When full persistence is removed from the field, destroy the face-up monster or stirs with the highest attack on the field. Yeah. It sounds bad because your opponent can benefit from this, and you don't want your opponent to benefit from this. Why would you do that? Why would you give your opponent the benefits of this? You got banned? I don't know why. Penalty game. When your opponent has 4 cards to their hand, activate one of these effects. Your opponent cannot draw during the next draw phase. Your opponent cannot activate spell trap cards this turn. It caused a loop. I'm assuming it caused a loop with the, pull the other card or this card? Because I don't know what loop this card would have caused. Threatening Roar. Your opponent cannot declare an act this turn. I mean, missing out on an half phase, one half phase, isn't the end of the world, really. So I don't think this card's really that useful. I mean, it can stall if you need to, you know, try to get Selfin on the field, but, Selfin raises to activate something higher attack. Okay. Interesting. Phoenix Wing Windblast. Discard one card your opponent controls, place that card off the deck. I mean, this card is kinda, you know, whatever. I mean, it prevents them from, you know, getting a better card, but like, this could work on, like, a big, like, fusion, or a ritual, or a special summon. An indefinite turn. So, this card could be okay in the right situation. It's just okay, really. Good Goblin Housekeeping. Hey, it's that guy again. Draw cards equal to the number of Good Goblin Housekeeping cards in your graveyard. +1, to select one card from your hand and return it to the bottom of your deck. So at most you could draw 4 cards. And then you return 1, so you get 3 cards. I mean, I can see where it could be kind of useful. You are using up a slot for it. And you have at least 1 in your graveyard, so one of these is going to be a dead slot. At the very least. But then it is draw power, which is very powerful like this game. Beast Soul Swap. Target one beast type monster you control, return it in your hand. If you do, summon one beast type monster from your hand with the same level as the monster covers return to hand. This can have some use, but I don't know what use you would really use this for, thinking about it. I mean, you could probably swap something out for, like, it's just specified that it can't be an extra deck. True. It says from your hand, though. So you can't really, Master of Oz. Master of Oz. Yeah, he's a 9-star. What about him? I know he's a very strong beast. You're not gonna get him out using that trap card, though. You gotta have a 9-star monster in order to get this guy out using this. That's not happening. That's just not happening. And it has to be the same level. So, I mean, this is very situational, I feel. I feel like you're not really gonna get much use out of this. Assault on GHQ. Goblin Headquarters. Target one monster you control. Destroy it and send 2 cards from half of your opponent's deck to the graveyard. You might be able to loop this. Oh. Wait. Oh. You could probably, yeah, this could be synergized with specific monsters. This could get a little bit nasty. Oh god, this could get a little bit nasty depending on what monster you target. It's just, okay, you lose 2 cards. Yeah, that's, losing 2 cards is actually kind of big. Yeah, it's a mill card. Geeky Dynamite. Different Dimension Dynamite. That serves a different dimension Dynamite. Inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each spell removed from play card. You know, this could be kind of terrifying if you use this with a remove for play deck. Because you get hit really hard. Deck Devastation Virus. Strictly 1 dark monster with 2,000 or more hack. Look at your opponent's hand. All monsters they control, and all cards they draw he'll prefer their turn. It can end prefer turn after this card resolve. And just, oh, this is a Crust card. See, the thing is, not often are you going to run into anything with 1500 or less hack, I find. I mean, it's not useless, but like, I don't know. I don't think you're it might be better now, but back then, I don't know. I mean, if you're running a dark deck, most of your monsters are probably going to be above 2,000 hack. If you have Mystic Plasma Zone now. So you contribute almost anything. Yeah, you more want effects than stat lines. So you can probably get some use out of this, actually, in a dark deck. I mean, you're going to be using this in a dark deck if you use it. Elemental Burst. Tribute 1 of each of those elements. Destroy all cards on your opponent's side of the field. It's a field nuke. But you gotta have 1 of each element. you're never gonna get this card off. It's useless. Force the ceasefire. Discard one card from your hand. No trap cards can be activated until the end of this turn. I love how this is like ceasefire, but on the opposite end. And it doesn't even do the thing that ceasefire does. I mean, is this actually useful? I don't know if you would actually use this card. So that is Flaming Eternity. There's some pretty decent stuff here in Flaming Eternity, honestly. I would like to see the image gallery. I can't find the image gallery for this. But yeah, yeah, there's some pretty good stuff. Like, some of the better stuff, like, Space Mongo, Insect Knight, Grandmark, Behemoth's pretty good. Hush Mammoth's okay, Hyena's good, Marin could be decent, Siren's pretty good, Benkai's dumb, Soulslayer is okay, this Dark Hex here can be useful. Rescue Cat can be pretty good. Brainjacker can be pretty good. Phoenix of Feather's decent. Lightning Vortex is good. Meteor Destruction's pretty solid. Cross Counter can be pretty decent. Honestly, there's pretty decent stuff. DD Dynamite can be decent. Devastation Virus can be pretty solid. So there's some pretty good stuff in that set. And that was Flaming Eternity. Give me just a second, if you will. Wow! And you know, I did play a little Magic the Gathering last time I hung out with buddies. But like, what the heck? That card's pretty disgusting. And finally, we're gonna do the Lost Millennium today. And that'll probably be all I'll be able to do today, because Nimi is streaming. Let me see what time she's streaming. It's probably gonna be Nimi standard time. Where is it? That is, I'm on the wrong thing. I went to my Twitter. Why did I go to my Twitter? Yeah, it's gonna be at 6 o'clock. Alright. Let me go ahead and get all of this back up. So what kind of disgusting stuff are we going to get at this set? So, here's where the elemental heroes start showing up. Maybe this is around the time I quit the game, I think, maybe. So I didn't use the elemental heroes. I didn't run E-hero decks at all. Mostly because I'm looking at some of these stats. The stats are kind of like not super great. Like 1200, 800. Refusion. Yeah, I remember Refusion. 2000 defense. I mean, there's a good defense if you need it. If that's an okay light warrior. The big first Refusion deck. Ah. I remember Winged Karibo. If this card's Archifield, destroys center graveyard, for the rest of this turn you take no battle damage. So this isn't bad. So if this gets put face down and destroyed, the effect goes off still, right? It doesn't have to be face up for the effect to go off. Because if this is the only card in your hand, and you just put it face down, if it gets destroyed, you just take no damage for the rest of the turn. Which is not bad. And I know there's a really big thing with Wink and Karibo that we'll get to later. Bruh! A 3,000 machine! Cannot be special summoned. This card acts your opponent cannot activate any spell trap cards and any damage step. If this card acts a defense monster, Fairy Meteor Crush. Oh my god! Oh my god, this thing is terrifying! This thing is just gonna destroy your soul! I wonder how hard it is to get out, too. Oh yeah, Ancient Gear. That's gonna be a new type of gag. Cannot be special summoned. So this is basically the same thing, but it negates the effects of the opponent's monster destroyed by battle with this card, including in the graveyard. Okay. If this card acts, your opponent cannot activate any spell trap card. Bro! Are they all Earth types? All three are Earth types. And they're machines, right? Yeah, they're machines. I think machines were mostly Earth as well. I think. Millennium Scorpion. It's an Earth insect, 1 tribute. Each time this card destroys one monster on your opponent's side of the field by battles. Bro, this card is disgusting. This card's actually disgusting. This is like a big insect card that you want. You just summon it, tribute summon it, or, you know, get out by whatever means. Kill one thing, and now it's at 2,500. If you're not using the Earth Field, if you're using the Earth Field, it's already at 2,500. Yeah, it's not immune to Torrential, it's not immune to the usual destruction stuff, but still, it's pretty strong. That's a really good Insect Earth card. Oh look, this Ultimate Insect level 7. Which, I mean, are you ever gonna get this out? I don't think you really are. You're really not getting this guy out. Let's be real. The level cards are kind of just not super great, to be honest. Unless it's like Silent Magician or Silent Swordsman, I think. The original defense of this card equals the number of your banished rock type monsters times 700. Meh? I mean, unless you're running a rock deck that, you know, banishes rocks. Which maybe there is. Hierarchon Speed. Your opponent cannot select a face-down defense monster as an attack target. A really weird defense card? Probably, yeah. Oh, yeah, the one that, like, double, like, blowback card? Yeah, it could. But you have to have banished rock monsters. I mean, it's a decent... It does force you to have cactus. It's a pretty decent earth rock. Honestly, it might be one of the better earth rocks you can get. If you're running a rock deck. Rock! You know what? I wonder if Bijou... No, Bijou did not run a rock deck. I think Bijou ran a trap deck. But imagine if Bijou ran a rock deck. She should for the memes. She should have ran a rock deck. Fuamoko should have ran a beast deck. And, you know, Liz should have ran a warrior deck. I don't know if Cecilia played. If she did, she should have ran a machine deck. Cryospin. When the monster her field the owner's hand, the owner of her monster selects sends one card in their hand to the graveyard. There was 2 crystal decks she could have ran. Sadness. This sounds like this could be very scary. Here's a 1 tribute with 100 attack, but like, I feel like if you set this up just right, you just empty your opponent's hand, like, real fast. Give me just a second. Give me just a second. Rainbow Dragon is mad, Exam Knights is odd. I wonder what made her play trap tricks. Moa! Look! It's the Bibu card! It's the Bijou card right here! You know what? Give me just a second. I am gonna put this right here. Don't mind this hate. I'm putting it right here for right now for later. That's gonna be for later. Yeah, I can't figure it was Gravius. I'm gonna put it back there to show other people later. Once per turn, you can flip this card and face down defense. Okay. Why? What's the point? Do you get anything for flipping it face down? There must be something that synergizes with this thing. Freaking Moai heads. Mega Rock Dragon. Uh-oh. That's scary. And it's a rock. Cannot be normal summon set. Must be special summon for enhanced by fantasy. Oh! So if you... This is where you banish the rocks. If the original attack defense of this card becomes the number of rock monsters... Ugh! Okay, this guy is, This thing's actually, disgusting. You have to, like, tribute at least, or, get rid of at least 3 cards and make it 2100. Which is a lot of cards to banish, honestly, from your hand. But that works with the, one, monster, the defense monster. And then it gets, 500 from the Earth Field, so it's not that hard, yeah. This card's not bad. You can synergize it with the rock monster, the defense guy. I forget who it is, Lost Guardian. Gummy Golem. Your opponent selects 1 monster they control. So which control of... Oh. This could be actually... I mean, there probably is enough rock monsters. They're mostly defense, though. They're mostly defense types. This could be kind of good, honestly. What if I click rock? I see a strong rock there. This does not tell me anything. Yeah, it's okay panic button, because your opponent, yeah, we'll get the rock, we'll get that guy at some point. It sounds like you know about that guy. Grave Osa. While there's a base scout defense monster on your side of the field, no player can select this card as an attack target. Each time a monster on your side of the field split. Oh, I see. That's why, the Bijou card can flip face down. And if you wrote this with, like, Scarabs and Locusts from earlier sets, you start doing a lot of dumb stuff. You start doing a lot of dumb stuff. If you have this card out with that one Sphinx, guys, I see the synergy. You have this guy out. You have something face down. Well, no, what you do is, you use the Earth card or whatever, especially summon this guy, after you get, I think it's Cryo Sphinx. Yeah, you use, like, Sunken or Witch Black Force to get this guy out. Not that guy, but, is it you? Yeah, you use one of those guys, I think it's Witch Black Force, to get this guy out. When you have a face-down, card. So now, your opponent can't hack any face-down cards. And then you summon this guy, and now... Oh, never mind. It's Witch? Okay. So yeah, you have the Sphinx out, so they cannot have face-down cards. Meaning, they can't, like, flip anything up on their own. And then you have this guy out, and they cannot hack this guy. So, yeah, there's a good synergy going right there. Mind Golem. 1900 defense. When this card is destroyed by battle, it's sent to the graveyard, inflict 500 damage on your opponent. Okay, so Rock at this point is going for burn. Rock is going for burn damage at this point. Defense, burn. That's what they're trying to do, it seems like. Monk fight her. Battle damage this card's controller from a battle if this card becomes 0. I mean, are you ever really going to use this guy? Also, I like how it's called Monk Fighter. It's clearly a person. But, he's a rock. He's a rock, but he's human. Okay. And I'm assuming you mean you need that guy to get Master Monk. Okay. You gotta tribute a Monk Fighter to get this guy out. And he can act twice during the same turn. That could be kind of disgusting, honestly. But you gotta have the Monk Fighter not die. Guardian Statue. 804 stars. It's not worth a minor attack boost, no. Once per turn, you can flip this card and face scout defense. When it's flipped, someone... Oh my god. Oh no. Dude, this? With the Scarab? With the Locust? With the, Bijou card? That is a Yagostain setup. Because Locust is destroying a monster, or a spell card, trap card. Scarab is destroying a monster, It's just returning a monster, and B2 is, you know, doing nothing, really. Except, you know, making the opponent take 300 damage from being flipped face down. Do some worm! Okay, once per turn you can flip it face down. If it's flipped summon, target one monster your opponent controls, destroy that target. Okay, so this is like, it's just another version of the, scarabs. So you can have this with scarabs. You. Geeky Survivor. 1800 Warrior. Character F-base, if this card was banished while face up on your field this turn, special summon this banished card. Meh? I mean, actually no, this is good for a dark gag. You throw this guy in a dark gag, and you know, you use him for, oh no, he has to be off the field. I think you could do that for dark, Geeky Magician, right? What's a Geeky Magician? Anyways, there's use for him. 104 stars. They're now, just now becoming an archetype. Once per turn, you can flip this card in face down. Negate the act face of any spell card that targets this one face down monster. At that time, flip this card into face of, defense. I mean, it's a way of wasting cards, but like, I don't think this is really that great, in all honesty. Oh boy, Ninja! Target one defense monster on the field, destroy that target. It's mainly your bug. But worse. It's a worse mainly your bug. Not really that great. And hey, remember the Charmers? Or, actually, is this when the Charmers first show up? I think this is when the Charmers first show up, right? I feel like they showed up before now, right? We saw one a bit earlier. Target one Earth monster your opponent control that target while this card's face up. Meh? Not really that great. I guess it's gonna be for win. I do like Area. Aria's got a nice design for her. Gagagiga? There's Firefox. I'm not really a fan of his, like, design. Yeah, like, Gagagiga? Gagagiga? I don't remember who that is. Well, I think my favorite of the, I do like Wind Who. I don't know why. And hey, look, it's Heat Dragon from, like, forever ago. Barryman AA. If all Barryman AA you control are in an attack position, this card gains 1,000 after each. Okay, so this guy is kinda... You're never gonna use this guy. He's worthless. Because you have to sacrifice 3 slots for these guys. And they're a dead slot otherwise. They were. Guess Wombat. You ain't no effect damage. It does shut down Burn. It is an anti-burn card, or deck, or anti-deck card. And for the most part, if you're running a burn deck, you're probably not running high attack. So yeah. King of the Skull Serpents. Wow, there's a king? The original act of this card is the combined number of King of the Skull Serpents and Skulls. Oh, the Skull Serpent is starting to get his arch height. Times 1,000? Times 1,000? When this card is destroyed by battle, it's sent to graveyard. You can banish one other King of the Skull Serpent or Skull Serpent from your... You can make him a 5,000 attack defense! Or 5,000 attack. And 1 star! Huh! And guys, if you give this guy a Megamorph when you have less life points, he does become 10,000 attack. With Megamorph. Guys, if you give him 3 Megamorphs... Hold on, let me look at Megamorph. I gotta look at Megamorph. Huh. Oh, original attack. Wait, it says original attack. This makes the original attack. So yeah. That gives it 30,000 attack. Right? So it becomes a 35,000 attack with 3 Megamorphs. Bro, nothing's surviving that. Yeah, you have to have like all 5 of them in your graveyard, which is kinda hard. But that's absolutely terrifying. He just like hunches you. He throws a boner at you and you die. You get boned. You get boned. Recef. Is it kind of like Destruction of Recef or Recef of Destruction? Is there a game named after this guy? 2500, 1500 light ritual. You need final ritual for ancient ones. Once per turn, by discarding 1 spell card from your hand, take control of 1 monster on your opponent's side of the field until the end of this turn. That's pretty decent. Okay. Not bad. Elemental Mistress, Doraigo. Okay. 1200, 1400. Oh! I see what you're used for. You're used for that trap card. This is for that trap card, so you can blow up, like, everything. Is it worth doing that? Not really. I don't think so. But you can do it if you want to. Elemental Hero, Flame Winged Man. For 5, oh god, it could. So here's where the fusions start. 2100, 1200. Oh yeah, DNA, ew, yeah. When this card destroys a monster by battle, and it has to be fusion summoned, and sends it to graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the actively destroying monster. Ew! That can be kinda devastating. I mean, I'm sure there's ways of doing fusions. I'm not a big fan of fusions, really. I'm really not a big fan of fusions myself. I'm sure that there's really good ways of doing fusions. I'm just not a fan of them myself. Thunder Giant. Okay. Once per turn, discard 1 card and target 1 monster off the field with original act Let's get the hack of this card. Destroy that target. Yeah, I saw most of the C options earlier. This guy's kinda decent, honestly. He's not a bad card. But again, it's a fusion. I'm not super big on fusions. Not saying that he's bad, but, you know, it's a fusion. Banish all other cards you control and in your hand -1 from each. Draw until you have 2 cards in your hand. I'm not really a big fan of this card. It probably synergizes with a rock guy, but honestly, I'm not a big fan of this card. Brain control. Ah, yes, I know this card. This is a common card that got used around this time. Pay 800 life points to target one face-up monster your opponent controls. That can be normal, summon, or set. And control that target until the end phase. Like the Fiend guy from earlier? What Fiend guy? Are you talking about, I know who you're talking about. Matsu something or another? Yeah, this card basically replaced, Chains of Heart. Manju, that guy. So this replaces Chains of Heart. I think Chains of Heart is banned. And this replaced it. Gift of the Martyr. Send one monster you control at the graveyard and target one face-up monster you control. Engage the hack equal to the original hack of the sent monster. Why is there... Okay. Sir. I mean, that doesn't really seem that great. Double hack. Discard one monster card from your hand in the graveyard. So this allows you to select one monster from your side of the field with a lower level than the discard monster and get it at twice in a turn. Yeah, it does activate effect, you're right. This could be kinda decent for some guys. Guys, if you really want a meme, you use this with King of the Skull Serpent. Oh god. That's oh god, ancient gear, yeah. Oh god, ancient gear. Battery charger. Oh. This is how you get battery You're not gonna use the battery, guys. Don't look at him. Kamino a blow. You need Chuski, Monkfire, or Master Monk. Destroy the monster that battle with these monsters on your side of the field. On your side of the field, just earn. I mean, meh. You have to use those guys and meh. Yeah, the batterymen suck. Here's Yugioh. Oh, you have to tribute, 3 or more. That's not that hard. You just gear out and then you just nuke, you know. You nuke, the field trap card if you want. There's Recef. Okay. Any 4-star? Yeah. And legendary black belt. That's for those guys. We're gonna equip monster destroys equal defense. Ooh. Ooh. That could be kind of disgusting. But I mean, your use of those guys, like they're not that great. Nitro unit. Equip only kill a monster on your opponent's side of the field. When equip monsters destroyed by battle and set the graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the equipped monster. I mean, it's extra damage. It's not terrible. You get, like, extra damage on top of what you do. So there is use for this card, honestly. It's not bad. It's situational, yeah, but it's not bad. It gets you extra damage. Once per turn, by paying 300 life points, rearrange face scout defense monsters in your main monster zone. Okay, so it's just I'm just gonna shuffle my face down monsters. Not really worth it, I feel like. It kinda isn't great. Select one monster on your side of the field and activate this card. While you have 2 or more monsters on your side of the field and all monsters on your field are in defense, and select the monster gains 700 defense. When the selected monster is removed from the field, destroy this card. This doesn't really seem that useful. This kinda sucks. Hero Signal. I think this is how you get, this is how you get, E-Hero. Yeah, just like when a monster dies, you just get E-Hero. So you're gonna use this for your E-Hero gets. Until your opponent's second end phase, your opponent shows you all cards that they draw before adding them in your hand. Not really worth it. I don't think this is a good card. Heart of the Underdog. Oh yeah, I forgot about that card. Inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent for each face-up 9 golem on your side of the field. Oh god. Okay, you just get a whole bunch of mine golems out. Use this. That's 3,000 damage. And then they all blow up. It has 1,500. So that's 4,500 damage. If you have all 3 of them out. That's kinda ouch. But you only really get one use of this, honestly. And you're sacrificing a bunch of slots. Hey, it's Kasaki. Inflict 1,000 damage on a player who destroyed the set card. Ow! Okay, this is a really good card, honestly. For a bird, yeah, it's a really strong bird card. I think I might ram this card. Because why wouldn't I run this card in a Gravity Bind deck? Miss Polymerization. Activate only when it views a monster is special summon. Return all face-up views a monster. Oh, it's just like, nope. Your fusion is gone. It's an anti-fusion card, which isn't bad, but like, I mean, that's only if your opponent's using fusions. Select one monster in your hand, and so your opponent can roll a 6-sided die. If the result is 1, set the selected monster in the graveyard. If it's who is 6, the level of the selected monster becomes equal to the result until the end of the turn. I'm actually not sure what you would use this for off of my head. It's probably some usage. I just don't know what right now. It's got use. I know it does. Rock Bombardment. Select one rock monster from your deck to the graveyard. Inflict 500 damage to your opponent. There's probably synergy with this with some kind of rock monster. Now, I can't think of off the top of my head. This could probably be useful for a rock deck. Rock. Gravelure. No, don't go Graveyard Lady. I'll card if your opponent's deck face up, then your opponent shuffles their deck. When your opponent draws the face up card, immediately send it to the graveyard. Meh. I don't think it's really that great. Honestly. Hogan, that's evil. Oh no, they're eating the scapegoat. When a Hogan is special summon, destroy as many Hogans on the field as possible. And if you do, inflict 300 damage on your opponent for each Hogan destroy. Okay, so you use this on like scapegoat, and that's 1500 damage right there. It's mostly for like scapegoat and a couple other cards. So this could be good in a burn deck. Spell stopping statue. Oh, Yama Hogans, yeah. Activate only when your opponent activates in your spell card. The deck activates an the effect of the card to destroy it. It's okay. I mean, it's situational, but it's okay. No level limit area B for you. Royal Surrender. And this is for continuous trap card. Okay. So this is like anti-gravity bind. And lastly, Lone Wolf. If you only have one monster and it's one of those guys, that monster cannot be destroyed as a result of battle, and is unaffected by any of your monster's effects. Oh. So this makes them like Super Saiyans. Scary. So honestly, there's not really that many great cards. It's mostly for rocks, I find. It's mostly just rocks. So you know what? We are going to do one more. We're going to do Cybernetic Revolution. Cybernetic Revolution. We'll jump at that. So, give me a second. We will do Cybernetic Revolution as well. What do you mean, oh no? I'm jumping at this because I got half an hour. I got half an hour for Nimmy streams, and I think this is only, 60 cards, so I can do this real quick. Cycroid. Yeah, I remember for the Agroids. They're all kind of like dumb. Suitsu. Hey, it's this guy from, Parodius. He's probably used for something. Mad Lobster. Ooh, this is a good water card. Dude, this is a really good water card. It bypasses level limit area B and gravity bind. It's got 700 attack, and with water, it gets a lot of attack. And it's not a bad water card. That's not bad at all. With the blue plane guy, whichever one that is. I mean, it's a 3 stars monster. Plant doesn't really have much going for it. It's probably your strongest plant monster, which is sad. This poor guy is your strongest. Here's the Wing Karibo. That is a terrifying upgrade. You need to use Transcendent Wings, which requires a Winged Karibo. During your opponent's battle phase, you contribute this face-up card to destroy as many attack monsters your opponent controls as possible. And if you do, inflict damage on your opponent equal to the combined original attack of those monsters. He basically just nukes your opponent's field. He is disgusting. If you have no ways of stopping this guy, yeah, he just kills you. He can kill you outright. He's disgusting. Oh, look. It's a... Oh, wow. You can look at a face-down monster or card your opponent controls. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed at all. In fact, I'm very unimpressed. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Alright. One of the worst archetypes? Yeah, they seem pretty bad. They seem like they have like, their themes are like, that one's like, oh boy, if it dies, it could die a second time. Like, this is your strongest Roy, and it's an 800 Earth machine. But it loses 500 act when it gets hacked, so like, it's awful. And yeah, there's like no theme behind them at all. This is a decent one for attack and defense. And it's an Earth machine, so you get used out this in a machine deck. You got a tribute for this? When this card is destroyed by battle sent to graveyard, specimen 1 machine. I mean, this isn't really worth using, I feel. I don't think this is worth using. There's better ways of getting machines out than a 1 tribute monster with, like, crap stats. I mean, there's like, Earth ways to get them out. But, like, why would you use it for this guy? There's better ways of dealing with this gimmick. I've this card selected as an app target by an opponent's monster. You can activate trap cards from your hand. Interesting, gimmick. But, again, absolutely no theme with any of the other Roids. Rottweiler. If this card is destroyed by battle sent to the graveyard. Oh! This is good for a, E-Hero deck. Because you get a free E-Hero and you get a polymerization. That's a pretty good deal, honestly. Does it synergize with E-Heroes? Not really, but it gives you the E-Hero and a polymerization. I know it was for, was it Zagan that used it? In, ZX? Yeah. 1,1500, 4 stars. Machine Earth. Once per turn during your defense phase, if this card's defense, place 1 counter on this card. You can banish cards in your graveyard equal to the number of counters on this card and hurt that many spell traps on the field. Destroy them, and remove all counters from this card. You can probably make use of this with the rock monster if you really wanted to, but like, it's too slow. Yeah, it's way too slow. Bubble Man! If this is the only card in your hand, you can special summon it from your hand. When this card is summoned, you can draw 2 cards. You must control no other cards that have no cards in your hand to activate and resolve this effect. I mean, not really that great, in my opinion. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I remember these guys. These are the worst monsters in existence because now you just get a free monster. It's just, oh, I have this in my hand. My opponent has a monster. 2100 to act light monster. Oh no. And it's not hard to get them out. It's just, oh, I just summon them. And you can just summon them on your opponent's turn. And if you have the light field, they're 2600 to hack. So they're 2600 hack that you just summoned for free. It was not a good idea. This card is not a good idea. $2,400, 1,006 stars, okay. You can discard one card, target one face-up monster on the field. That target's act becomes 2,000. Ew. This could be kind of just... Yeah, I was gonna say, you can throw this on Benkai. He gets does it make it 2,000 for the rest of the turn? Can it not increase or decrease? Because technically it says it becomes 2,000. I don't know if you can increase or decrease act based off of this effect. That's kind of disgusting. And its original hack is now 2,000? Okay, yeah, that's kind of dumb. That's kind of really dumb. When you have no cards in your hand, this card gains 1,000 attack. This is very situational. It's a very situational card. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it, honestly, because it's very easy to just get cards back in your hand, you know? Give me a second. I had to do some moderating look. Mechanical Hound. Who tribute, huh? Well, you have no cards in your hand, your opponent cannot... Okay, this is kinda okay. It's kinda okay. You have to tribute 2 monsters. Oh, it's a 1,500 defense. You can cheat this out. You can probably cheat this out very, very easily if not with Wakes of the Black Forest. See, Wakes of the Black Forest is Sagan just go in every deck. They just go in every deck. I'm surprised they're not banned at all. Cyber Orange Speed. At the beginning of your draw phase, if you have no cards in your hand, draw 1 more card and it gets it in your normal draw. During your end phase, if you have 1 or more cards in your hand, this card kinda sucks. This card kinda absolutely sucks. Oh, Waits just got back off. Okay, so this is just Goblin Half-Force with 100 less attack, but more defense? They actually have defense. Yeah, you don't have to act. I mean, it's still pretty good. It's the Earth Fiend, so if you're running this in a Fiend deck, you're not going to get benefits of the Dark Field. And if you're running this in, like, Warrior deck, you're not getting benefits of the Warrior cards. This is an odd one, because it's not the same height as most Fiends. Interesting. BES, Crystal Core. You sound like a Gravius guy. A Water Machine. When it's normal, someone put 3 counters on it. This card cannot be destroyed without it. This card can act or is hacked. Remove 1 counter from this card and the damage step. If you cannot, destroy it. Once per turn during your main phase, you can change 1 face-up act monster your opponent controls to face-up defense. He's not that great. Giant Kusaki. Amazing. If there's no face-up Kusaki on the field, destroy this card. If this face-up card is destroyed, inflict damage equal to the original act of this card. This card sucks! Why would you ever use this? You would never use that. Indomitable Fighter Lele. Okay, it's another high hack 4-star monster. So it's basically Goblin and half-force. Is Kusaki banned? I'll take a look. Yeah, this is just a Goblin and half-force. So if you really wanted to, you can make an higher deck that's basically Goblin and half-force type monsters. If you really wanted to. This Kusaki is, not banned. I don't know what the other Kusaki is. I don't remember the name of the other Kusaki. For Epic Soul Island. It's a union. You know what it means. You can do the equip monsters or unequip. When equip a monster, you can change that monster's spell persistent once per turn. This is awful. Why would you ever play this card? Yuitsu. Oh. So you equip this Yuitsu, and it gains 2500 to hack. Okay. So, Zuitsu we saw earlier. He becomes a 2500 3-star guy. Not worth it. They're never any good. Guess Frog. If I recall, Guess Frog is dumb. Yeah, Guess Frog is, oh, you need apples in your graveyard. Yeah, this one's not very good, honestly. Apple. When this card you control is destroyed without sent in your graveyard, you can add any number of apples from your deck in your hand. Frogs are amazing, are they? Sounds scary. I mean, so far I'm not impressed by what I see with the frogs. Is it poison draw frog that's gonna be disgusting? When this face-up card of the field sent to the graveyard, unless it was alpha face down and destroyed by value, you draw 1 card. Meh, not really that great. Not really that great. Hyredo Infinity. The original activist mod becomes the number of your banished dinosaur monsters times 1,000. Oh my god! But when are you using Banish in your dinosaur deck? Unless you're running Banish in your dinosaur deck, this isn't really, you know, gonna do much. But Banish in who makes this 2,000? Oh look, it's Bowery Man C. Wow. It's even worse than the other Bowery Man. is worse than the other variant. Why? Ever Magician Curin. During your scale 5 phase, if like 300 damage in your opponent. I ran this card. I did run this card in my Gravity Bind deck. You're running Dino as an endgame option for Banished decks, I guess. I ran this in my Gravity Bind deck because 300 for each monster your opponent controls isn't really that bad. It's kinda okay. Different Dimension Master. One Spirit Turn, you can discard one spell, get target one of your banished monsters. Ew! Oh god! Okay, this guy could be a little scary in banished decks, but you do have to tribute for him, or cheat him out. With the light, cheat, or with Witch Black Forest. But he can't be kinda... Oh god, in the light deck, he's kinda scary. Yeah, he's scary in the light deck. Yeah, it goes for fusion, yeah. Bro, no! You're not using this. Also, I like how I'm not dropping frames today compared to the past couple days. So that tells me it was probably YouTube. It was probably YouTube. Are you dumb, who? A fusion summon, okay. The original act defense of this card becomes the combined original act. You're not using this! Because you're not using UFO Roy! Please! Cyber Wind Dragon. Really? It can act twice? And you can get out with 2 Cyber Dragons, which isn't hard to do. Dude, this card's dumb. It's not hard to get this out. You get Cyber Dragon, Power Bond. I think I remember Power Bond. I feel like I remember Power Bond. One Machine Fusion from your extra deck. And it gains the act equal to its original act. Haste damage equal to the amount of act gained for this effect. I know what limit removal does. Limit removal is dumb. So it becomes 5,600 using this. And with limit removal, it gets double. I think it gets double. Limit her removal. Right? And it doubles the act. Yeah, they were kinda dumb. And then there's CyberN Dragon, which is all 3 Cyber Dragons. And it has Fairy Meteor Crush! Sir! Sir! Just have Fairy Meteor Crush. Just die. It just wants you to die. And it's not like you can't... It says it can only be done. But you know, you can probably just replicate it with one of the views of replicants, right? Replacements, rather. Give me a second. To do some moderating at some point. I mean, I guess. There's Power Bond was the next card. Fusion Recovery. Does this let you get a fusion? It lets you get polymerization of the monster in your graveyard that was used. Okay, sir. Sir. There's a lot of ways to get polymerization. You can basically build just a fusion deck. Miracle Fusion. Use summon one elemental hero fusion monster from your extra deck by balancing fusion monsters. Mention on it from your field or graveyard. Yeah, and fusion gate. So here's how you see out E-hero fusions. Fusion summon one dragon fusion monster from your extra deck. Okay, that's for dragons. Pay 1,000 life points, banish all machine type monster your opponent controls. This is just an anti-machine deck. You run this in an anti-machine deck. Guess Croaking. Activate only when you're. Oh, this is why you run the Guess Frogs. It's a nuke. Okay, I get it. Pot of Generosity. Shuffle 2 cards from your hand to your deck. Why? It seems kinda useless to me. Sion Spy. Target one face-up monster you control. Get control of it and your opponent. You know, I can see this working with specific monsters. Alright, moving on. Transcendent Wings. And this is how you get, oh, you gotta use Wing Karibo and send 2 cards from your hand to graveyard. Sounds about right. I mean, why does that look like my? It looks like my. But yeah, for the effect that, Wing Karibo level 10 does, that sounds right. Target one face-up attack E-hero Pokemon you control, and one face-up monster your opponent controls. Switch of both defense, but tribute that Pokemon. That's supposed to summon one E-hero. Okay. I mean, I guess this lets you get a better E-hero? I suppose? It's a free fusion, I guess. That's for Sparkman. During your main phase, target one face-up monster and change the battle position. After you use this effect 3 times, destroy this card. It might be useful for selfing. Skyscraper. This is gonna let you get E-heroes, right? No. If an E-hero monster attacks a monster that has a higher attack, the attacking monster gains 1,000 attack during damage calculation only. So this makes E-heroes a little scarier when you attack. Only when you attack. Does this count during the opponent's phase? Because technically, you're not attacking them, they're attacking you. So does this work on the opponent's phase? Fire darts. Activate only when you have no cards in your hand. Roll a 6-sided die 3 times. Okay. And inflict damage to your opponent equal to for some of the die rolls. If you roll 3 6s, 6, 12. That's only 1,800 damage. This kinda sucks. Honestly. This is not a good, Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, this is for, Champion 1 Earth monster, target 1 Earth. Okay, yeah, these are for the, Charmers. And honestly, this isn't bad for, the specific type of gets. Really. This works nicely for those elemental gets. Kurenai. And Miyabi. Yeah, they don't have to be used with Charmers, but like, it's good for those types of gets. Give me a second. A rival appears. Select one face-up monster your opponent controls. Special summon one monster from your hand that has the same level. That's not bad. Honestly, that's a good way of getting a monster out. That's not a bad way of getting a monster out. Especially if you have, like, a tribute monster that is the same level as your opponent. It's just like, here we go. It's just out. Oh, this is banned. Activate only when you have no cards in your hand. Inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each spell card in your graveyard. Okay. I think I can see why this is banned. There's probably a way of looping this, doing lots of damage. Rising Energy. Discard one card, expand its Japan, and it's limited to like one elsewhere. Discard one card, target one face-up monster or field. That target gains 1500 This is not bad, bait card. Like, this isn't a bad bait card. Like, if your opponent's like, I'm gonna kill this monster. Nope, it gets 1500 hack. Your monster's probably dead. Probably wouldn't use it, but, you know, GG Trap Hole. When your opponent sets exactly one monster and no other cards, target that set monster and one monster you control. Destroy those targets and do banish them. I'm not really a big fan of this one. Not really a big fan. Conscription. Yeah, just play Trap Hole. Excavate the top card of your opponent's deck, and if it's a monster that can be normal summon, special summon it in your field. Otherwise, add that card to your opponent's hand. That can be scary. You just get, like, a free monster. That sounds like it could be very, very scary. Yikes. Dimension Wall. Activate only when your opponent monster declares an attack instead of you. Your opponent hates the battle damage you will have taken from this battle. Look this sexy geeky warrior lady over here. Okay. That's not a bad card, but honestly, Magic Silicers is still better, really. And the last one for today. Each time your opponent declares a face-up defense monster as an attack target, toss a coin to call it. If you call it right, change it to an attack. If you call it wrong, the controller of this card takes damage. Oh. So you get really, really hurt. You can use this in a gambling deck, but why would you gamble that way? Not really a very good card to even for a gambling deck. So that is Cybernetic Revolution. My take is Mag Lobster's good. Winker Karibo level 10 is very good. Scheme Roy, Gadrill Roy, both kinda decent. Rottweiler's good for E-Heroes. Cyber Dragon is Gum. Cybernetic Magician can be Gum. Goblin Elite Hack Force is pretty good. The frogs start to show up. Yeah, the dragons are the best. Irando Infinity can be very Gum. Ever Magician Curin, very decent for a burn deck. Different Dimension Master can be very scary. Beast Who, very scary. Power Bond, Fusion Recovery, Miracle Fusion, Dragon's Mirror, all decent. Guest Croaking, meh, you know. Skyscraper only for E-Heroes. These are all good for the elemental decks. Rifle Appearance is good for saving your butt. Dimension Wall can be decent. Otherwise, it's mostly about the Cybernetic, Cyber Dragon. It's all about the Cyber Dragon. So that is Cybernetic Revolution. I think we're getting close to around the time that I end. I'm gonna check, Elemental Energy. Cybers were really, yeah, they were. I remember these guys, so I was still around during this era. Let me check Soul of Infinity. I'm not recognizing these guys. So this might be around the time that I left, was right before this set, maybe. Because I'm not recognizing any of those cards. Alright, so that is today's Zatsudan. We are done with Blaming Eternity, The Lost Millennium, and Cybernetic Revolution. So next time we will jump into Elemental Energy, and we'll probably do Soul of Affinity and Enemy of Justice, since they're all like 60 cards. Yeah, so we'll probably do these 3 sets next time. We're making our way through Yugioh. We got a very long ways to go, though. But we can see the end starting to approach here. We just got a long ways to go, though. But we will get through all of these eventually. Because I want to look at all the cards. And it's something for, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans to take a look at if they really want. So, coming up tomorrow, we will be doing Urban Legend of Limbo. Monday will be Devil May Cry 1. We'll try to finish Devil May Cry 1. Tuesday, Metal Gear Solid 5. Wednesday, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. And next Zatsudan, it might not be a Zatsudan. It might be a different thing entirely. So we'll see if I do a Satsu or not. I have an idea of what I want to do. I will run it by Hate, and we'll see what Hate thinks. Anyways, I will catch you all next time. Whatever that may be, I'll catch you all on the flip side of the coin. And if you want, come watch Nimmy Nightmare. She will be streaming here in 1 minute. She will be doing some Elden Ring. Come enjoy the fun. I will catch you all whenever that may be. I am not breaking that platinum. Why would I do that on a Saturday? Anyways, catch you on the flip side of the coin.